Well, a lot of our customers ask us this question, which is I have a dog and I have kids and we want to get some playmates for the dog and the kids. We want to have this little farm experience in our backyard, and we want our doggies and our kiddos to be able to play with the chickens. Well, there is a way you can do it, and there's a lot of people that are actually really successful at it. But my caution to you at the beginning would be when you're starting, let's address pet dogs for one. You have to understand dogs are predatory animals, okay? And it's instinctive for a dog to chase something that runs. Now there are different dog breeds out there, and surprisingly, the smaller dogs, like the terriers, the chihuahuas, and the dachshunds, the smaller dogs are bred more for varmints and territory and tunneling. So the smaller dogs will be just as vicious and terrible on your pet chickens as would be even a larger dog. But just because a dog is small and you tell your doggy no once or twice and you turn your head, it doesn't mean that dog won't go back in to play with the chicken. Now, whether the dog means it or not, here's a typical story of what I tell customers, okay? You have a pet dog, you love your dog, and you feed your dog chicken kibbles every night. And all of a sudden runs by a chicken, flapping its wings. And what do? You're all excited, and you probably will scream or jump up and down and clap your hands because the doggie's chasing the chicken. Well, what the doggie sees from his perspective is the chicken's flapping its wings, you're jumping up and down screaming. He doesn't know it's from laughter and joy. He thinks that chicken may be hurting you. So your doggie that loves you wants to protect you, and from the doggie's perspective, he's going to jump on that chicken, either from a prey instinct because he's playing with it, he wants to eat it, or he's going to try to protect you from that flapping chicken. But at the end of the day, you're going to have a sick or damaged chicken. So number one, take your doggie to pet school, train him. Don't just put the chicken in front of your dog. What I would recommend you do if you want to test a chicken, you can come by here and get a rooster chicken or a cockerel. You don't want to put your prized exotic show hen in front of your pit bull to play with and see if they're okay together. You want to get yourself a rooster chick and put the rooster chick in front of your dog. If he doesn't kill it and he listens to you after a few days, bring the rooster chick back, okay? And then if your dog is okay with the rooster chick, then you can slowly introduce the hens to the dog or take your dog to school. Now let's talk about children and toddlers, okay? Little children under 3 years old, honestly, I'm a mommy, I'm a grandma. I would not put a chicken in a child's lap. Chickens have all kinds of poop, and the children will wipe it on themselves or put their fingers in their mouth. If you're a mommy or a grandma, you understand it's not really safe for a child to play with a chicken. I don't know why people do that, but they do. Children will put their fingers in their mouth. Chickens will make a mess on them. Now, what I would recommend you would do with your children is, if you want them to be able to have chickens to play with, is not start off with baby chicks. What you might want to start off with is a little bit older chick, more the pullet size, anywhere from 8 to 4 months old, in the yard, because little children love to hug and squeeze a chicken, and they mean to love it because that fluffy chick that's alive looks a lot like those stuffed animals on the shelf. So that little toddler is going to squeeze a chicken, and whether you know it or not, he could injure a chicken. And baby chickens that get thrown or dropped really aren't going to make it very long. So get your child that's probably 3 years or up, 3 to 5 years old. You can get them a little bit older chicken to play with. I would definitely monitor your children. Make sure they wash their hands after playing with the chickens. Washing your hands is very, very important to do. So what we've talked about today is be sure you know what you're doing before you introduce your chickens to your dogs. And what we want to be sure is that you make absolutely sure that the children's are the right age with the right age chickens. That would be my best advice to you, because we get customers all the time that say, can I put my chickens with my dogs and my kids and play with them? And that's the purpose that they're getting them. So you want to be sure you do this right, folks. Be careful out there before you make your decision. And we thank you very much here from Blue Star Ranch for attending our videos. Thank you so much.